Hello and welcome everybody to the Verdant Growth Daily, where we give you the news, tips, and tools you need to live Echo. My goal is to help put you in the right mindset to live more in line with your own values, and to change your life to make it more fulfilling, sustainable, and balanced with nature. All in just 5 minutes a day, although I like to say that I rarely ever get it down to 5 minutes a day. It's usually a lot more. My name's Eugene, and this is episode 7. So today, I wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about my inspiration for starting Verdant Growth. It came when, well, let's take it back a minute. I regularly go for walks with my dog every day for about an hour. And there's a park that I usually go to that's right near my house. And usually when I go on these walks with my dog, I like to bring along podcasts with me so that I can listen to podcasts along the way. And I really enjoy listening to various podcasts. And there was one that I had listened to called Leadership and the Environment. And that was a podcast by Joshua Spodek. And he taught people how to become a leader in the environment. And he would encourage people to take action. Don't wait, don't plan, to just do it, just to take action. And since I had a lot of time, since I had only half a job because of COVID, then I figured I had a lot of time and I liked the environment and I liked trying to live my life more sustainably, so maybe I should be trying to encourage other people to do the same. And I did. And everything that I've done with Verdant Growth has all come from Joshua Spodek. So you guys, if you've watched my YouTube channel, you've probably already seen him. I've had interviews with him, and those videos are on my YouTube channel, so be sure to check those out as well. But I wanted to just take a moment to talk about Josh because he was the inspiration for me starting Verdant Growth, the YouTube channel, the blog, and now this podcast. So here's a little bit about Joshua Spodek. Joshua Spodek is a guy that is now a NYU professor. He currently has about 5 degrees, including a PhD and an MBA from Columbia University. He is an award-winning author. He is the host of formerly Leadership and the Environment, now rebranded to This Sustainable Life, the podcast. And he has been a 3 times TEDx speaker. So he's got quite a list of accomplishments. But that's not all. He is somebody who has dedicated a lot of his life to taking on personal challenges, not just for the environment, but for himself as well. He began by trying to go a week without plastic, no plastic, right? He also took on the challenge of swimming the Hudson, and he swam across the Hudson River twice. He has done 165,000 burpees to date. He does them every single day without missing a day. He has picked up a single piece of trash or more every day since 2017. He hasn't flown in an airplane since 2016. And it takes him over a year to produce 1 load of trash. I think he's currently trying to beat his former record, and he's trying to go 2 years until 2022 with only 1 load of trash. And for me, the thing that Josh does that is different from absolutely everybody is that he preaches leadership over management. Now, what do we mean by that? When we talk about management, we talk about people telling other people what to do. Here's what you have to do. Here's the right thing to do. This is what you have to do. You should do this. This is the good thing to do. This is the right thing to do. But Josh thoroughly believes that that is actually hurting us in environment more than it's helping us. More than Leonardo DiCaprio telling us that we should all become vegan and drive our cars less while he flies around in a private jet and he himself is not vegetarian or vegan, is doing exactly that. He's doing management, but he's not actually leading people. So when I listened to Josh's podcast, and he was talking about how it's important to lead people in environment, so I decided that that was something that I wanted to do. Now, that being said, since I've started Verdant Growth, I have done a lot of management, but I am now regularly in contact with Josh, and he is teaching me how to be a leader. He's telling me how to help people do what's right for the environment. And I'll give you a hint. It doesn't start with telling people what's right for the environment. You have to connect first with people. You have to start with people. Find out what people care about. Everyone is going to care about something in the environment. So you have to find out what that is. When you talk to people, find out what it is that they love about the environment. What is it they love about nature? Maybe it's a childhood memory. Maybe it's some park that they go to now every weekend. Maybe it's some family memory they have of going skiing with their family in the mountains. Connecting with people, connecting with them where they are, with their experiences, and then starting from there, thinking about keeping those memories, those feelings in mind, choosing actions to act on those feelings. So whenever we take on a new challenge, whenever we take on a new action, we're not doing it because it's good for the environment, but we are connecting that with either a positive or negative emotion within ourselves. Maybe for someone, that seeing a beach just covered in trash when they were in Thailand was visceral. It hurt for them to see that. By them seeing that and then saying, okay, I'm going to reduce plastic in my own life, and then taking action to do that, realizing that this is going to help that problem that they saw, that negative emotion that they felt, it's going to make them much, much, much more likely to continue to act on those feelings, to continue to find more things in environment that they care about and ways to change their lives. Not because it makes the environment better. They do it because it makes them feel better. Their own connection to the planet, their own connection to the people around them becomes deeper. So his methodology, which you should check out, it's in his book, Leadership Step by Step, but he also does it every single episode in his podcast, so check that out as well. His methodology is the best way, I think, to drive individual change in people's lives. It's causing or helping people to change their lives in ways that are not better for the environment, but for them. Through nature, we connect with each other. We are all connected to each other through nature. When I take a shower, the carbon dioxide that is spewed into the air from my heated shower covers the world. It connects me with children in Africa or some kid in the Philippines, right? Our actions affect everyone else on the planet. And so by changing our personal behavior, we become more connected, more positively connected with other people on the planet, right? We also connect with the planet itself. We connect with nature more. We connect with animals. We connect with the environment, which is the home that we live on. It's where we get everything, for our food to our materials that we use, for all the things that we have in our lives. But most of all, I think that following Josh's methodology to change your life makes you connect on a deeper level with yourself. It makes you ask yourself, what do you value? What is important to you? And is my life, is everything that I do every day in line with those values? And that, I think, is more important than just trying to get people to take less showers or drive their car less because it's going to put more carbon dioxide into the air and cause more global warming. It does that, but that's not the kind of information that's going to get people to change their lives. People will change their lives when they see a benefit in it, in themselves, when they see a benefit for themselves. So be sure to go check out his podcast, be sure to check out his books, and be sure to check out his blog. All of it have been very, very inspiring for me. And be sure to check out my YouTube channel as well. I've been recently doing a series of talks with him where he talks very, very deeply about his methodology and what his views of the future are and what we need to do and why we need to do these different things to become more sustainable. So that was a great talk. I think the full talk is probably like almost 5 hours long, but I'm going to cut it up and I'm going to have it on my YouTube channel. So be sure to go check that out. It's a great series to watch if you can get through all 5 hours of it. He will help you to change your life for the better, like he has done for me. Thanks you guys so much for watching and listening. If you want to come and interact with me live, then be sure to subscribe to my channel on YouTube and hit that notification bell because I go live at pretty much a different time every single day. So if you want to be able to ask me questions live, be sure to hit that notification button so you can get an email whenever I go live. Find me on social media also at all of the links down in the description, as well as in the screen, the box on the screen right over there. You can find me on Twitter, you can find me on Facebook, you can find me on Instagram, all those wonderful places. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Eugene and Verdant Growth, out.